Hello everyone and welcome to the Soul Lounge. My name is Kelly and I'm here to give you a collective reading. Alright, okay, so we have Stop Giving Up. We have Father Figure. And we have Alone. Okay, so let's see what's going on here, guys. Okay, so some of you could be dating a single father, a single dad. Okay, whoever this dad is could, yeah, as the card says, possibly be a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This father could either be divorced, separated from his children's mother or father. So it could be, just because it says father figure, it could be mom or dad, you know, just tailor it to which best fits you. If it doesn't fit you, so if you're not dealing with a single dad or a single mom, then it could not be your message. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so for others of you, this person, so this single mom, single dad, could possibly be widowed as well. All right. Now, I feel like this was an unexpected meeting for some of you. You've been happy being single, you've been happy being alone, and to yourself. Okay, it's kind of, it's kind of what I'm getting here. And then by chance, I don't know, you meet someone, possibly kind of get to know them, like what you see, kind of start falling for this person. All right, so that's what I'm getting there. Now, because you've been alone for you know, a period of time, I feel as though you don't really trust people easily. Okay, and I understand that. I totally understand that. Okay, by being alone, obviously, you know, you've learned to trust yourself. You've learned to trust your choices, and you've learned, for some of you, not to trust people because of how you have dealt, you know, people who you've trusted before in your life have been untrustworthy. Okay, so you've been alone for some time. Okay, now with the Stop Giving Up card here, this person, so this single dad, single mom, they could be assuring you that, you know, it's fine, you know, you don't have to be scared. I'm not like other people that you've dealt with, you know, this is the real me, whatnot. Okay, is what I'm getting here. Now, for some of you, you could actually be the single mom or the single dad. Okay, so let's see what Tarot's got to say about this. So once again, this is a collective reading, so this is for all signs, but basically it's for whether you relate with this reading or not. Okay. Okay, so that was the Ace of Pentacles. I don't know if you saw it kind of flipped upwards and then flipped back in again. So, you know, some of you, because you've been alone, you kind of saying, I feel like this was accidentally, like you fell for this person. You weren't looking for love. I feel like you were perfectly fine on your own. You're kind of saying, well, you know what? If I am going to be dating again, you know, I really want this to be a solid connection. I really want things to work. Like, I really want to be in the connection where it does grow, where it goes somewhere. So we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. We've got the Three of Pentacles. And we have the Death card. Okay. So, some of you could be possibly a Scorpio. Okay. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Doesn't have to be though. So there we go, that Eight of Swords in reverse, it's that release, it's that freedom, it's that being alone, okay? You love being alone, and now you're kind of dealing with someone. Again, this is going to be specific to those of you who are dealing with a single mom or a single dad, okay? And you've been alone for some time, all right? And now you're kind of in partnership with someone, and it kind of just happened just like that. So death to the old ways, death to being alone, and you're worried. Is this going to work out, you know? Sorry about the background noise. I've got my kids, well, you know, they're on half term at the minute, so I have told them to be quiet. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to get the one off the top. So we have the Five of Pentacles. And we also have, there it is. There's the Ace of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. It wanted to come out earlier, but it flipped back in. And when I saw it, it was upright, but now it's reverse. And we have the Seven of Wands. The bottom of the deck, we've got the Tower, so that's more kind of Scorpio energy there, okay? And Scorpio is all about change, isn't it? Death is all about change, release, that kind of thing, okay? All right, so you're really guarded. You like this person, you do. I do feel like you do, but there could be some resistance, and this is why possibly this person is saying to you, look, it's fine, you know, I'm just as vulnerable as you. You know, I have children, and you may have children as well. Your children collective may have grown up, flown the nest, or you may not have children, okay? And it's very hard for you to let people in. It's very, very hard. And if you haven't had this conversation with this individual you're dealing with collective, I feel like it's something that you need to, with that Three of Pentacles there, okay? You've had you know, you've had a lot of bad instances, a lot of bad relationships, okay, in the past. You've had a lot, okay? Some of you, this could have ended up in a divorce. For some of you, if it wasn't divorce, you know, it could have been the loss of, you know, something, a long-term connection that you thought would go the whole way, but it didn't. So you're very, very, very guarded right now, and I don't blame you. I really don't. With the Tower in reverse here, you're kind of resisting this change of being alone, you know. You're really hostile at the moment, but again, you know, it's understandable. So let's see how this person views you. In fact, actually, let me just use this deck. So let's see how this person views you. Oh, okay. All right, I'm going to take them all. So we have the Judgment, Pisces energy. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Six of Swords, sorry, in the reverse. We also have the Fool in reverse, and we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so this person feels possibly that they may have got a second chance at love. Okay, now remember I said to you earlier, some of this person, the single mom and single dad, could possibly be widowed. Doesn't have to be though. It could be just that they feel like the universe is granting them another chance. Thank you. At love. Okay, sorry. This person with the Knight of Pentacles here, they are going to take things slow with you, because I feel like, you know, they are also vulnerable as well. They're very, very vulnerable. And they're not walking away from this connection anytime soon. I feel like they have fallen for you. I feel like they have more feelings for you than you them, if that makes sense. We also have the Six of Swords in reverse. So, you know, the Eight of Cups in reverse, the Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this person, like, I believe them. I believe them. I believe that this person is genuine. They're showing up genuine for now anyway, but yeah. This person could kind of be a bit reckless in some of their decisions, or this is something that that they've done in the past. They've kind of rushed love, but now they're kind of, with the Knight of Pentacles on top now, they're kind of taking things slowly. All right. And I feel like with the Queen of Swords, this person's a good communicator. I feel like they ask you a lot of questions. This could be kind of off-putting to you as well. So sorry, 2 seconds. It could be a bit off-putting because I feel like they're putting you on the spot, but honestly, I kind of don't blame them, because there are children here involved, all right? And they want to make sure that before they possibly introduce you to their children, that you are safe. Do you know what I mean? So I get that. So again, you know, I feel like with the Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy, this person could have had a loss. Now it could be that their partner either passed away or things just didn't work out between them. All right. So let's see what is a possible outcome here, because I feel like this is the beginning of something. What is a possible outcome, please, Spirit? The Hangman in reverse. The Ace of Cups in reverse. Justice and the King of Swords. One moment, guys. All right, well, you know, I kind of see it not going anywhere. I've got to be honest with you. I don't feel like you, and I mean, it could be the other, the person that you're dealing with, collective. But if this is you, I do feel that, you know, you just can't let go of some things. Or I feel like you're over analysing everything, every text that they say, the way that they talk to you, the way that they show up if you go on dates with this person. But there's just something that you're not 100% sure of. And I feel like you will tell this person that, I'm sorry, I'm just not ready for this. Which is sad, because I feel like this person came to the connection, they showed up as, well, they're shown up as being genuine, for one, you know. And it's a shame to fall flat. So either one of you or both of you kind of put your worries, you know, let your fears, let your anxiety get the best of you. And yeah, let's see why we have the Justice card though here. Libra energy. So some of you could be a Libra. You could be talking to a Libra. Justice is all about fairness as well, isn't it? So there could be, this person could be older than you, or you older than them. We also have the Page of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Hierophant as well. Yeah, I don't know why, but I'm hearing the farmer wants a wife for some reason. So, I mean, I feel like this person, whether male or female, you know, they are looking for a partner. They are looking for someone who they could possibly marry. And for you, collective, I just don't feel like marriage. I don't feel like marriage is on the card, like, not on the cards, but I don't feel like you want it to be on the cards for you right now anyway. So if anything, I feel like you guys will possibly be friends, but do I feel like you're going to be friends for a long time? No. I just feel like you feel it's not the right time for you. It's not that this person is a single parent or anything like that. I just feel that it's just a bit too much for you. This person, in your eyes, may be coming on strong, but they don't mean to be coming on strong. Do you know what I mean? And it's sad, but yeah. I think some of you still need to heal your inner child, possibly. If you have children as well, you may be like, well, you know, I'm not sure if I want to bring somebody else around my children, whether they're male or female. So there's a bit of protectiveness going on. And again, I don't blame you either. I really don't. But the good thing about it is that I feel like you, collective, are not going to be leading this person on. You're not just going to be taking them for a ride. Or if this is reverse, vice versa, they won't be taking you for a ride. But yeah, that's a shame. So I wish I could have given you a better reading or a better outcome. But I feel all that time alone, you're not ready for anything like solid. And maybe this person is, like, maybe they've spoke about marriage, or and it's just completely scared you, kind of turned you off. But I feel like you're also scared of getting hurt as well, because you've come out of something, or you were in something that was you know, a long-term connection, and it didn't happen. It, you know, it kind of fizzled out. It ended, and you're still healing from it in a way. So, you know, I mean, everybody says, oh, why aren't you dating if you're on your own or whatnot? But, you know, you you don't have to do what everybody else is doing, especially if you're not ready. Do you know what I mean? So you being alone, you working on yourself, you healing yourself, you're not going to do anybody, and you're being truthful and you're being honest with this person. You're not hurting them by leading them on. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like this decision, you're going to make this decision quite quick into the connection, okay? I don't really feel like this is a relationship. For some of you, you probably have started, you know, dating them for a time. But for others of you, I feel like it's just kind of a connection that you've seen this person when you can, but you're just not feeling it. And it's not because that they're a single parent. You could be a single parent as well. And, you know, you don't have to be, but it's just that you're not ready yet. That's all. You're not ready, and that's fine. And I feel like this person will understand as well, you know. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm sorry for the interruption, but the main thing is getting these readings out to you. Again, a lot of my collectives will be kind of, you know, you either resonate with it or you don't. Okay, so they're going to be very specific readings. I feel like collective readings are specific though at times. So yeah, that's what I have for you. If this resonated with you, feel free to give me a like, feel free to comment in the comments, and also feel free to subscribe as well for more content from me. My name is Kelly, and I've been very happy to read for you today. Thank you for stopping by at the Soul Lounge, and hopefully I will see you again in another reading. Take care.